Friday afternoon. It is currently 3:01, which means we had early dismissal at 1 o'clock. So we had about 2 hours to kind of get stuff done, put in our grades, kind of update the classroom, ready for the Monday after Thanksgiving break. Now, I only got about 10 to 15 minutes to get out of here. So I'm gonna go ahead and quickly just show you around the classroom. I was so busy this week to kind of show you guys around. Pretty much I left right at 4 every day, but I wanted to show you a couple updates around the classroom, including my poor little bookshelf right here. The Thanksgiving and fall decor is now going to be gone, and I'm going to bring some Christmas stuff. Realistically, last year I actually prepared Christmas before Thanksgiving, so it would already be ready by the time we came back for Thanksgiving for Christmas, but I just unfortunately did not have time this week, so that's gonna happen when we come back. So let me go ahead and show you around the room. This is what the classroom currently looks like the day before Thanksgiving break. The only thing that is missing is the Chromebook cart right here. I gave it to Mr. Laladay, my partner teacher, to use today during class. I had the students stack the chairs in rows just so the custodians can come during the break. Unfortunately, they are paid hourly, so that means they only get, I believe, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday off. So they do have to come in Monday and Tuesday to clean the rooms and just kind of prepare everything, as well as the trees for Christmas. So I just made it easier for them by stacking the chairs, so it's easier to move around. First things first, today I had the students not only pass out papers as well as update their data folders here for all 3 classes, but I did have some students off. They probably started Thanksgiving break early. Normally the Friday's always kind of iffy before Thanksgiving break. So I had these students that were absent, so I prepared their books for them for Module 4 when they came back. So what I like to do, and I showed this before, for the Learn book, I put a pink so that's more vibrant, and for the Succeed book, I put a black tape so all of my students have it on their book, so that way I'll pass these out Monday when we come back and we will start Module 4, Lesson 1 and 2. I also wrote the agenda, objective, and closing for Monday morning, so that way I don't have to worry about coming in early and writing them down. I can actually focus on putting my Christmas decor here. I'm so excited to have it. I'm going to put some Christmas lights outside, kind of like I had it last year. This will be more like red and green, so that'll be really cool. I did put the date for December the 1st, but I did still put November 21st just because I wanted the kids to still know that we are still in November, but now it's official. December the 1st is when we come back. My desk area is pretty much ready. I have the teacher edition for Module 4 right here. I went ahead and sharpened all of the pencils and just update those that need any eraser toppers and any red pens that were missing. On Wednesday, we also did finish the book 1 of Nate to the Rescue for the first book, and now this is book 2, Elizabeth's Wish. We will start reading this for dear time on Monday. Over here with the class pictures, I did decide to move the multiplication timetables here, so that way it is harder for the students to access and notice, because I do want them to not rely so much on this anymore, since by now they should know their multiplication tables. And I say by now they should, because they really don't. But I do want them up until the end of December. So right before we go on winter break that Friday, I'm going to put them in storage. I'll most likely put them in the closet, or I'll even take them home for next school year. I won't take these down just because they do look really, really pretty up there. And to be honest, I don't really see a lot of kids use these ever since I had these up. But I definitely will tell the kids, like, don't even use these. These are just more for decor. Plus, the 6 and the 7s are actually really hard to notice and see because they are a bit of a darker color. So the kids still have a hard time even looking at them. They're more for decor purposes. The wall where the timetables was at, I put the old anchor charts here for the metric units and input-output tables. And this one is for a future Module 5 lesson. If we look at this wall, and I can't wait to do another anchor chart to fill in this space, but while the students were doing their activity today, I went ahead and made 2 new anchor charts. Lesson 1 through 3 is all about angle measures, so lines, rays, straight angles, right angles, perpendicular, intersecting, parallel. And then lesson 5 through 10, we talk about triangles, symmetry. So I'll make another one for symmetry, and most likely angles, like how to find the missing angle of a triangle or missing angle of a right angle or acute angle. If we look at this wall, it is also filled with very useful information. This is the one that I currently made, I think on Monday or Tuesday, about associate property. Some other updates, I do need to make a label for it, but if we look at the math games, I was able to get one from my Amazon wish list about money. So they take these game cards, and I'll show you the box in just a minute. It actually has to do with like profit and how much like the difference is. So if you pay $10 and the price is $6.14, the other student has to go and actually find the correct change using the quarters or the coins and the actual bill. So I think that's so fun. And this is officially in the math game section. So the kids are really excited to use this. Another game that I need to put a label for, I just need to go home and print it and laminate it. But what's really fun is that 8 players can play, so a lot of kids can be occupied. There's all these different colors. I do need to find a better way besides these Ziploc bags, because I do know that eventually they will rip and then the kids will kind of mess it up. But so far it's been okay. They tried to get 4 in a row while also blocking out, so it's called Math Dash if anybody is interested. It's huge and the kids love it, especially my second class. They're really into it. All right, y'all, so I gotta go, but the last game that's more of a fun game is this chord tangle game. I'll show you guys later on, but yes, they definitely are calling me, so I gotta go, y'all. All right, y'all, I gotta go, they're calling me. Bye guys, have a great happy Thanksgiving break. Yay!